Not sure where to start with explaining this, but I'll try. I've just had a bath, radox bath, actually, and I was really relaxed and, just lying back, put my head under the water, just my mouth was out, obviously, so I could breathe. If you know what I mean? So it's like the water was up to here, and just as I was out of the water, and I was just sort of like relaxing with my eyes closed, obviously, because I had most of my head under the water. And how can I say it? It's like I started seeing things in front of my eyes, and it was like I kept seeing. Well, to begin with, it was like a tunnel, but it was like triangular shaped, and it was like sort of like if you imagine oil on the top of water, it was those colours, and I was like I was going down this tunnel, and then that went away, and then actually before that, it was like I was just it was darkness. Darkness. That don't make no sense, does it? Sorry. No, it was dark. Couldn't really see anything, but I could hear like a hum in my ears. Now that could have been just the water. It probably was. So then I started seeing little lines and stuff, like sort of coming towards me like that, sort of swirling. And then that tunnel thing I just described. Then it's like I was flying down it. If you've ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, it was a little bit like that in my mind. In my mind, this is what I was seeing with my eyes closed. I don't know if anybody else ever experiences this, but especially when I'm falling asleep, I do sometimes like sort of see things in front of my eyes if I have my eyes closed. I don't know why it's always happened to me. I don't know what it is. Usually it's not anything in particular, like I don't know, shapes, things like that. I don't know where it comes from. It's just always happened to me. Sometimes they're very vivid. Is that the right word? When they're very realistic. Anyway, whatever. So after this tunnel, it was like I felt like I was in space. Now I must admit, I was starting to fall asleep a little bit. I'm tired now as I'm telling you this. Um, so maybe I was starting to just drift off into a dream. But it didn't feel. I don't know. It didn't really feel like a dream. I didn't feel like I was that asleep. But whatever. Then I started seeing all these all-seeing eyes in a triangle. You know the all-seeing eye that's in like the pyramid. I started seeing that, and it was like it just sort of it wasn't there, and then it sort of like faded in, and I could see it. Um, so I came out, I sat up because I don't like seeing that, and then anyway, because I've got a pain in the back of my head. I've had it for like about 10 days now or 11 days. So I thought, well, it isn't anything. I'll just put my head back under the water because I'm trying to soak my neck to try and get it better, which it kind of has helped a little bit, but whatever anyway. So the second time I did it, it was like I was looking at, if you imagine a puddle that's got oil on top of it, and you get that like kind of like that oily colour, that film that you get on water when there's oil floating on top of it, petrol or whatever. And it was like it was all different colours, like it goes. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. Most people, I think, will have seen that. And it was like there was something. I felt like there was something behind this film, and it was trying to come through. That was just the thought that came into my head. I don't know why that came into my mind, but it did. And then I started seeing these all-seeing eyes again. Now, it's not the first time I've seen eyes. I'll explain this other thing in a minute. I have actually done it on another video, but what do you think it means? Does it mean anything, or was I just falling asleep into a dream? I watch a lot of what people would call conspiracy theory videos. I don't think they are just conspiracy theories. I think there is really stuff going on, supernatural stuff in the world. Like if you look at it, like especially last year, there's been a lot of weird stuff happen. People on planes going crazy saying so and so's not real, or trying to open the door while it's in flight because they said there's people from Hollow Earth on the plane with them, or there's demons on the plane with them. And there's even one woman started acting like a demon. So anyway, there's been weird things. And then there was this thing in Miami in the mall as well, which I watched a video called Stranger Things, and he made a good point, which was that in Stranger Things, I think it was in the last series anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm right. There's a bit, it was the last series, I'm fairly sure. They were fighting this thing in a mall and they were using fireworks against it. Now, if this is true with these aliens in this mall or whatever they were, demons, aliens are demons anyway, but whatever. The thing that we're saying was there was teenagers using fireworks in the mall and there were aliens in the mall. So that's a bit of a coincidence. And that was the point he made, that it's more or less the same thing. That doesn't mean that is what happened, but I actually saw a video. I think it was a video or a photograph on on the same video, and there were these giant shadow figures. Now, if it's not been hoaxed, that could be a hoax. I don't know, but that's exactly what I've seen. That shadow thing that I saw, it looked not exactly the same, but similar. Anyway, I'm getting off the point. So I'll go back to the other thing I was saying. I've seen these eyes before. I had an operation in 2011, I think it was, and possibly 2000. No, it was 2011, and they give me morphine. I woke up and I was in pain, so they give me morphine, and on this ward that I was on, all these eyes started started appearing on the ceiling and the walls, and it was like they were transparent. But to me at the time, and I had just had morphine, I must admit, but to me at the time, it was like either they were fading in or maybe something had been removed because I'd taken the morphine, and then I could then see these things where before I couldn't see them. And they were everywhere, and some of them were like all seeing eyes, and some of them were like reptilian eyes this time. I didn't see any reptilian eyes when I was in the bath, but I don't mean they were in the bath. I mean when I was with my eyes closed and everything. So that's what happened anyway. I didn't really hear anything. There was a weird tapping. I don't know where that came from. I hope my bath's not leaking. But I don't think it didn't sound like water leaking anyway. It sounded like that sort of. It was kind of like that. It's not exactly the same. Anyway, that's what happened. So I just thought I'd make a video on it. Maybe you think it was just because I was falling asleep and it's just a dream, but I don't think so. Maybe you think the other time it was the morphine, but I don't think so then either, because it felt real to me. It did feel real to me. Also, I didn't say, but it was like I felt like I was floating in space when that just happened then in the bath, and then this tunnel came. All the other things came, and then this tunnel came, and it was triangular shaped, like the old seeing eyes in a triangle as well. I mean, I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know who's watching this, but whoever you are, the all seeing eye is actually Satan's eye. That's what or the eye of providence, I think it's also known as well. But it's satanic. But obviously, I don't know who's watching this, so you're going to agree with me or you're not going to agree with me. Well, that's fair enough. Obviously, I don't expect anybody to agree with me. Everybody has a right to their own opinions. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I've not really got anything else to say. That's basically what happened. There's not really much else I can say on it. I just wanted to get it on film and see what other people think. You can tell me what you think in the comment section anyway. I do have some other videos that I'm thinking of doing that are not supernatural, by the way. They're more about things that have happened in my past. So if you'd like me to do that, if you think I should or whatever, just let me know as well. It might encourage me to do it, because I do need to be encouraged to talk about that stuff. I do find it quite difficult sometimes, some of it. Anyway, but I'll leave it there now. Oh yeah, and I've got another video I'm going to make, but I'll probably make it tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going now. So if you got this far anyway, I hope you didn't find it boring, and thanks for watching, and bye for now.